Hello everyone, my name is Catherine Anyape and today we're going to discuss about computer network topologies. But first, what is a network topology? A network topology is an arrangement with which computer systems or network devices are connected to each other. Topologies may define both physical and logical aspects of the network. Both logical and physical topologies could be same or different in the same network. There are different types of topologies: point-to-point, bus topology, star topology, ring topology, mesh topology, tree topology, daisy chain, and hybrid topology. The first is the point-to-point. Point-to-point networks contains exactly two hosts such as computer, switches, or routers, servers connected back-to-back using a single piece of cable. Often the receiving end of one host is connected to sending end of the other and vice versa. If the hosts are connected point-to-point logically, they may have multiple intermediate devices, but the end hosts are unaware of underlying network and see each other as if they are connected directly. And this is the diagram of a point-to-point. In bus topology, all devices share single communication line or cable. Bus topology may have problem while multiple hosts sending data at the same time. Therefore, bus topology either uses CSMA or CD technology or recognizes one host as bus master to solve the issue. It is one of the simple forms of networking where a failure of a device does not affect the other devices, but failure of a shared communication line can make all other devices stop functioning. Both ends of the shared channel have line terminator. The data is sent in only one direction, and as soon as it reaches the extra end, the terminator removes the data from the line. All hosts in star topology are connected to a central device, known as hub device, using a point-to-point connection. That is, there exists a point-to-point connection between host and hub. The hub device can be any of the following: device such as hub or repeater, device such as switch or bridge, device such as router or a gateway. Ring topology. In ring topology, each host machine connects to exactly two other machines, creating a circular network structure, like this one. When one host tries to communicate or send message to a host which is not adjacent to it, the data travels through all intermediate hosts. To connect one more host in the existing structure, the administration may need only one more extra cable. Failure of any host results in failure of the whole ring. Thus, every connection in the ring is a point of failure. There are methods which employ one more backup ring. Hosts in mesh topology also work as relay for other hosts which do not have direct point-to-point links. Mesh topologies come into two types. First is the full mesh and the partial mesh. In full mesh, all hosts have point-to-point connection to every other host in the network. Thus, for every new host, connections are required. It provides the most reliable network structure among all network topologies. And in partial mesh, not all hosts have point-to-point connection to every other host. Hosts connect to each other in some arbitrary fashion. This topology exists where we need to provide reliability to some hosts out of all. This is an example of a mesh topology. Tree topology, also known as hierarchical topology. This is the most common form of network topology in use presently. This topology imitates an extended star topology and inherits properties of bus topology. This topology divides the network into multiple levels or layers of network, mainly in LANs. A network is bifurcated into three types of network devices. The lowermost layer where computers are attached and SQC in the all neighboring hosts have point-to-point connection between them. Similar to the bus topology, if the root goes down, then the entire network suffers even though it is not the single point of failure. Every connection serves as point of failure, failing of which divides the network into unreachable segments. Daisy chain. This topology connects all the hosts in a linear fashion. Similar to ring topology, all hosts are connected to two hosts only, except the end hosts. Means if the end hosts in daisy chain are connected, then it presents ring topology. Each link in daisy chain topology represents single point of failure. Every link failure splits the network into two segments. Every intermediate host works as relay for its intermediate hosts. So that's it. Those are the different types of topologies. For our next video, we're going to discuss about computer network models. So stay tuned. Bye-bye.